Oh, mid-thing?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Why you feel like foreign parents don't want their foreign children to hang around American black kids?
I mean, it's the idea of us. It's the idea of us being rowdy. We're always gonna have something to say. We're always gonna be the.
And you teaching my kids.
Yeah, and you're teaching my kid. Yeah, and once my kids pick up those things that the teacher deems as rowdy, that the teacher deems as disruptive, or something to get you kicked out the classroom, I can't teach my kids that. Like, so why not just keep them away from that? Since I know that.
You know, because you grew up black. Like think about things you just know how to do and used to.
Literally.
A lot of times, people don't even know what that really looks like, so they're just assuming. And I don't want my kids even associating with you. It's just simple as that. Like,
so what about like black parents like going foreign and training to move to a different country? Like, are we encouraging black kids to conversate and congregate around foreign children?
I'm not mad at leaving. I'm no longer like I used to think like.
I don't think I'm mad at it either. Like,
I used to think people like, oh, you leaving the city, you just kind of like giving up on.
But are you saying foreign like out of the country, or are you saying in a country?
Yeah, like out of country type of shit. Like say how they immigrate here.
I see travel
and like
as a good thing.
we immigrate, we go immigrate there. We probably spend 10 years, 5 years there or some shit. Are we encouraging our child to make friends type shit?
I definitely would say I would definitely say that. Yes. I mean, it's all about the journey. If your journey led you going out of the country, then that's what that meant for you.
And so us, like personally, or are you asking like, do you think that?
I mean, black people, more so
the whole general, like, or do you think black people are encouraging their kids to?
I mean, honestly, like it can be rhetorical in the aspect of like, yeah, I know for sure, like black moms are gonna want their son to have some friends for sure. But like on the aspect and the contrast of like foreign moms or foreign dads, like coming here and going to a public school or some shit.
I feel like it's based off fear.
Everything.
Oh yeah, they
fear,
also too.
I don't know how
when you're coming here, it's also about how you coming and exiting. Because if you're coming here and you're coming here from a fierce country, or like where you had fear in your country, or you were scared and you had to flee, or you had to leave or something like that, then I would be more scared to teach my kids to be more like us versus if I'm just coming here because it's a casual Tuesday and I'm like, all right, son, go ahead, yeah.
They send them to. I got, me and bro, we got an African friend, like, and
plenty of.
They parents, like, it took a minute, like, it took a real minute. You feel me? I had a lot of foreign friends. It took a minute for their parents to be able to, like, accept me for me, just, like, not even on with everybody on, just me, So it's like, I feel like, even based off fear, just, like, where they sending them to. So it's like, they might see what we got going on in the city. You look like the average one that be having that BS going on. I don't want my kid around you. Yeah. So, hey, when you go here, don't talk to none of them.
Not at all.
This and you go there.
If I went to a country that I felt like I should do that in, then I would be doing that. My kid wouldn't be talking. I don't care who they was. I don't care if it was the kid that was. He could have been whatever. He could have been purple. But
you can't judge
don't.
Kids.
I'm not judging kids, but I'm judging the environment.
Parents that like the documentary on Netflix where dang, what happened? That white woman shot that black woman because she was cussing out the kids.
Yeah,
came over there.
Yep. What documentary?
She shot her through the door. Yeah. Whatever, bro.
I mean, I ain't taking it to that extreme, but I'm saying like I would warn my kids of those different type of things, but I wouldn't try to, because if your relationship brought you to them, then I don't know, because I'm all about journey too, and so it's like I would lead my kids into like a different type of light. And so it's like me trusting the light that I'm leading them into, I wouldn't be so scared, but I will warn you of those tactics.
So would you raise your kids in Columbus?
Yeah. Would I raise them into, and would I raise them in Linden? No.
Just anywhere, just like
anywhere in Columbus.
In the city of Columbus, like where you were raised, would you raise them there, or do you want to move them away?
No, I would raise them here.
Upper Arlington, Westerville.
Why? I want to ask both of y'all why.
I want to move away because I feel like it's just circumstance. Like you see it's just certain situations that you would be in, or you would just see somebody like it's a lot of times. Like I know a lot of niggas that's really from the trenches though. Like And I'm not one of the niggas that was like, you feel me, overly, you feel me, like, what is it?
You don't let your environment make you.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So it's like,
that's true.
But I can still say, I don't feel like I'm where I could have been.
And that's fair.
I was one of them to be able to tell bro and them, like, I was stomping my brother's mouths out.
Type shit.
I used to fake like I wanted to hit it and I'll stomp it out. Used to tell niggas not to smoke.
And then it was an era where I was smoking a lot. So crazy.
So you feel me? Just as a kid though, like when we was young though. So it's like I see how it can affect you. I'm the one that can literally say, like, I don't know about everybody else. Some niggas like literally grew up and their family was on that and then they just took in it, you feel me, like automatically. Me personally, nigga, I didn't want to do nothing. Like none of my family's on. I was like really trying to learn from it. But I see the position is still end up having me, and I still end up going to jail. I still, you feel me? Like it's still stuff that. So me personally, I say no, cause now I see a lot of niggas like I go to niggas crib. I cut hair too, you know. So I go to niggas crib, toe straps, all that, like on like just overly like gangster. Like I look at the crib, and I look at the neighborhood. I'm like, nigga, it took 45 minutes for me to get here. Y'all rich, you feel me? Like your mom just tells you graduate, she'll buy you a car, but you still
type shit.
I feel like I don't know. I don't want him here. You feel me? Like I would, if I gotta raise my kid here, I'm gonna do that. But if I get a choice of here or there, I'm gonna take you there. Cause I don't know. Like I see how it could affect you, gang. Like it's just situation. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
I think like growing up and being around certain shit, like especially like in Columbus in general, like. It's more of a like you lucky type of shit. Ain't no structure here.
It's
like if you like able to like walk around with your peace of mind and you understand what a peace of mind is, like you lucky.
Yeah.
Most niggas out here really don't got a peace of mind with what it is.
We don't even support each other.
I was about to say, and literally you walk next to somebody and they consider you lucky. Like they be like, "Oh, you are a lucky one." Like, nah.
I'm on the bus, nigga.
No, for real.
You get a card? Like, oh, I see your little card. Like that little word. I see your little card.
Bro.
There's no support for real. Like they don't. They don't.
Ain't real.
You feel me? Like they don't.
That be the thing about that little shit. Like we don't even know how to feel bravely when we encourage people.
Okay, so look, boom. I just went to the
exactly.
bench
Some
the other
motherfuckers don't have people intentions. They dead ass just don't know
left
how
work
to.
At 3 o'clock.
Big
no.
Fact.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. I left work at 3 o'clock, and I'm in there just shopping around. And I just bought some new boots for work. And some dude was like, "Yo, them Doc Martens, them da-da-da." I'm like, "Nah, these North Face boots. Da-da-da. I wear these for work." And he was like, "Hey, you wear them at work?" Da-da-da. And he was like, I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You should see my last shoes though." But instead of that whole conversation and interaction, you could have just said you like the shoes, just compliment.
Exactly.
It's that easy. You didn't even know how to really do that. You wanted to compliment me, but you just don't know how.
They don't know how. And it's not even like you got it.
I ain't think nothing of it. Like I didn't take it nowhere, but I answered his questions. Yeah.
How to big you up? Like you don't know how to really make you feel good.
And what's so crazy?
Don't do that to him.
There's a difference from being in Columbus and being in the South. I feel like because every time I went to the South, I don't care if I'm just walking down the street. They say hi, they say hello, blase skip, and they'll literally acknowledge you. But in Columbus, like when I was going out of town, I'm like, I'm coming back to Columbus, and they like, I'm keep on getting all these highs on the airplane. I'm like, I'm not used to everybody saying hi. Like, let me mind my business, keep my head down. Like, and so I'm like, hey, da-da-da. Like after a while, you catch the hang of it. But at first, it's just like it caught me off guard. Like to say hi, to say hello.
The ones in the city that do that is the OGs.
Yeah.
Back to the past and shit. You only know, like, you feel me? You only know, like, from the past and shit. I was just talking to Unc that was here. You feel me? Like, he was saying earlier, he like, oh yeah, I don't know how to say no to the situation, but I'm like, because you didn't though. At a point, you didn't. You literally
had to learn that.
Now, for me, like, I seen what everybody had going on, and I'm like, all right, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to end up like that. And I was actually able to be like, all right, I don't want to be in that position to end up like that. I still won't. But damn, I'm close. You feel me? Like,
yeah, you ain't lying, though. That's how it be.
Why am I that close, you know? So it's like, all that makes sense, but it's hard to really, I think that's what it is. It's just the fear of where you're going to, like.
I think motherfuckers psychologically be on some shit like, big up in somebody or like compliment somebody, they feel like I'm gonna be in where I'm at longer. They feel like they gotta be where they at longer type of shit. They're not going nowhere.
A big thing I've been facing this year.
Everybody want to be a rapper in the group. Everybody want to do the.
I want to accept change.
Main thing, shit.
I want to accept change, but I don't want to contradict myself. Like things that I've seen, it's like I don't want to do that. Or I don't want to move this way. But we're meant to change as humans, though. So it's like facing that, like how you gonna look. I don't really care no more, in a sense. I mean,
how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh yeah, continue.
Yeah, but like, it's certain stuff that I'm hell bent on standing on that I felt like I was, but I'm better off changing than feeling like I'm contradicting myself. Like it's the same thing, but the perception on it and on what I'm telling myself. And I've been battling that a lot lately, mostly.
The matter of how you let shit go.
Yeah. I got 2 promotions this year. And just being in upper management has shown me like just different sides of things and what you really got to take on. But also just it's a different lane. And me being the type of person I am, it's like I'm very empathetic. So technically the type of person I am, this is not really for me. But I'm capable of doing it because I know how the game goes. So it's like accepting what are you really chasing in the person that you're trying to be. You gotta go through this type of stuff. If you want to own a business, you gotta know what it's like to be over people.
Yeah.
And hire and fire people, demote, whatever it is. You gotta have those type of tough conversations.
And the communication skills, that's what you was talking about earlier. And it's definitely, it's a training to even go through communication. It's not even like we could talk and communicate just be fine, but it's like, yeah, you get it from your experience, and so that's why people really will go through a training just based on communication. That's why it should be more just out there where, like, if you're in a workforce environment, then it's like a communication training that you need to take or something, because you want this only certain demographic of people, but you want this certain demographic that talks like this or say certain that gives that certain type of language that you're looking for. But if you were out here giving that communication class or a course or something like that, where you could so I'm also an entrepreneur, and so that's where it comes from. When I'm like, once I'm able to start hiring and quote unquote firing people, it's like you can't say I fired you without you knowing everything that you were supposed to know and doing everything that you were supposed to do, because I'm going to already have that set in place for you to know your communication. You should know the tactics that you use. You should know the protocol. And it's also like following through with that. It's like making sure that even I have all my stuff done in line, everything in order, because if not, then you're just running a half-ass program. And that's what I hate. It pissed me off to the core, because I hate to see a half-ass organization.
I hate
like, and
what you think, like, how do you feel like is a perfect way to fire somebody? But on the top better question, what do you think, like, do you want your employee to come with their own, are you hiring your employee for their own set of skills, or you hire them for what you willing to teach them and what you willing to show them?
That's a good ass question.
That's true. And so it's like, you definitely have to come with those skills and what I'm willing to teach you and stuff. But it's also like, I'm not punishing you for not having 2 years experience inside of this field, but I know that you just went to school and you're in this field, you're in the aspect, like you've been doing this type of work. Because for instance, me, I've been doing the work that I do since I was 16, 15, and now I'm 23. And so I'm like, a lot of the jobs that I get, whole life. Yeah. And so literally, and so whole time, all the jobs that I get is based off the experience that I have, but it's not based off the bachelor's degree and all the extra stuff. So
are you willing to accept people who are?
That's why I can never judge nobody, because I'm like, shit, I've been doing this so long, but
man, I've been trying to accept that it's a dog.
If you ain't have if you're just coming in, walking off the street, not knowing nothing, no, but okay, you could do an internship. You could do if you're trying to learn, if you're on that aspect, then you could do that. But if you're somebody that's also been putting in your own work type shit of like, if you're trying, like if you're looking into that type of work, like you've been, like if I ask you a question, you tell me what is, I don't even know. But if I ask you a question and you tell me a little bit about it, if you could explain and talk and have a real decent conversation about it, then I'm willing to look into who you actually are type shit. But if you're not into that. If you're just somebody that's just random, I'm not about to pay attention to you. But if you pray, if you try, and I'm looking at you and I'm like, okay, we're good.
Okay, so like, what's a no tolerance for next year? Like, you done been through all of this. What's your no toleration for next year? Like, people, it could be a trait, it could be anything. It's like, I'm not dealing with this. This is not something that serves me, and I don't have to deal with it.
I ain't gonna cap. It's something about myself, but it's an overthinking. I'm not dealing with overthinking next year.
Straight up overanalyzing.
Literally, I overanalyzed everything this year, and I'm not about to go into next year overanalyzing every situation.
Straight up.
And I'm like, I'm getting older, and so it's like, okay, this was my year of overanalyzing stuff, and I give myself that. Go ahead. Sure. Now we done made it past that part, but I'm not overanalyzing.
I think a person that like kind of don't overanalyze, kind of don't want it enough. Mm-hmm. Like you go into the I don't know who that is, but
that might be my sister
type shit. But you go into like the I'm gonna check camera.
Oh
shit.